this is the ACD Unlimited Darwin pedal. I'm using the longboard version with the strap drive, and this is an absolutely incredible pedal. Like, I'm loving this thing. So ACD Unlimited, you may not have heard of, is a pretty small company from Austria. The guy who runs the company's name is Dennis. And as far as I know, he kind of started out with making upgrades for existing pedals on the market. You could get like drive shafts for double pedals and new bearings and stuff for maybe the pedal that you already have, but you want to make it a little bit better. And then since a while back, he has his own series of pedals, which is the Darwin series, which is exactly what you're looking at here. And there are a few different options, like longboard, shortboard, strap, direct drive, stuff like that. But again, I'm using the longboard version with the strap drive, and it is absolutely incredible. So right off the bat, this is an extremely well thought out pedal. You can tell there's a lot of thought and effort and trial and error behind making this, and I think hence the name Darwin. It's kind of an evolution of different ideas and stuff, as far as I know, with his story of starting out as building upgrades for existing pedals and then finally making his own. I think this is basically the culmination of all of that work and all of that trial and error, and kind of a quest for fixing all the small annoyances and stuff that you see in regular pedals on the market, like maybe just everything from the small stuff, like where is the tension screw, for the spring tension, where is that screw located, how's the clamping mechanism, can you adjust this, can you adjust that, and basically solve all of those small issues and put it into one theoretically perfect pedal, if that makes sense. I believe that was kind of the idea behind this pedal, and for me, when I'm using it, I mean, that really shows, because again, you can adjust anything you want, and not in a difficult way. You don't need a ton of tools and stuff. Just take your drum key, change all the settings you want. It's very intuitive. It's very, very easy to use. And when I took it out of the box, factory settings were already feeling incredible. So it's just a very, very, very clever pedal. So ACD Unlimited has made their own video explaining everything about how this pedal works and like all the different settings and all the different adjustments that are available in it. So I will leave a link to that in the description below. You guys can check that out instead of me basically saying the stuff that you can already find online. Instead, I want to focus on my experiences with this pedal and kind of, just generally what I think about it. And I think you can already tell I'm pretty excited for it. This is a very, very nice pedal. But some of the main features that really stood out to me were, for example, the fact that just, again, the small stuff, like the beater is perfectly aligned with the clamping mechanism for the hoop. So your beater will always be at the center of the head. The same thing goes for the double pedals. I don't have the double pedal version of this, but I've seen that basically same principle there. Your beaters will be right in the middle. And that's always annoyed me with pedals when the beater becomes off center when you set the pedal in the middle. So it's just this small annoying thing to deal with that you don't have to worry about with this pedal. So that's one thing. Also the fact that, for example, this cam is very round, but you can actually, this little segment right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, you can adjust this screw and the screw underneath, and that will push this little segment out to give it kind of that power glide effect that you can see, for example, the Tama Iron Cobra power glide pedals, where you have a little bit of extra thrust right towards the end, a little bit of extra power towards the end. So for example, you can adjust that. I don't know if I've ever seen a pedal that actually allows you to adjust that setting for yourself. You can also change the length of the strap by like tightening it further underneath here. And like there's all of these small clever little things about this pedal which makes it, again, very, very customizable. As for my own settings with this, I will also say I'm using a Lowboy custom beater just because I love the Lowboy beaters. It has a little bit extra weight and it's a beautiful beater. It has a nice wood smack to it as well. Really heavy, nice beater. So I love that. But the original stock beater that comes with this is also really nice. Either way, my settings for this is I always prefer pedals that have basically a very, very loose spring tension and a bit of extra throw by having the foot plate a bit higher up and the beater a bit further back. So when I took it out of the box, I basically loosened the spring tension almost as loose as it will go without becoming floppy, raised the footboard a little bit, pulled the beater back a little bit. You can see it's all the way out here as well. And that gives me all the throw and all the punch and all the power that I need, but still allows me to be very, very precise. Although I'm still working on my right foot technique. That's one thing I'm working on with my playing. But it allows me to basically the pedal feels invisible under my foot. I don't really have to think about it at all. It's very, very smooth. The bearing is incredible. It will bounce forever when you play it. Like it basically shadows your foot while you're playing, which is a very, very nice feel. Like the pedal is not working against you. On the opposite, is very much working with you. And also the foot plate is basically completely flat and completely smooth, which is very nice. So again, the pedal basically feels invisible under you, and I love that in a pedal. When it's very linear, it's very smooth, it's very natural, there's nothing working in either way, it's just there, and you can apply your playing to it, and it won't affect that, it won't mess with it. So whatever kind of playing you're doing, especially with this longboard version, if you like to do heel toe, or if you do slide, or whatever, this pedal will essentially allow you to play any way that you want, and especially with all the crazy amount of customization you can do with this pedal, you will never really need another pedal when you have this. That's the feeling I have. I don't see myself ever feeling a need to get any other pedal, because if I want, for example, a heavier feel or a lighter feel or anything like that, I can adjust all of that with this one pedal. And also, if I wanted to, for some reason, change sometime from a longboard to a footboard, you can do that too. You can just get in touch with ACD Unlimited. They will sort you out with a new footplate, because the bottom piece here, this bottom part, is the same for all the pedals. So it's just a matter of changing the footplate itself, and that's a very, very easy change if you want to change from longboard to shortboard, or what they also have, which is called a low board, where basically there's no little plateau here. This footplate goes right into, you can see there's a slot here on the underside, so it goes down into the actual bottom plate here. So basically the floor becomes your heel plate instead. It's a pretty cool thing. So again, you can see that this has everything you need to convert that to another type of pedal. So yeah, I mean, this, in my opinion, this is like the ultimate pedal, at least for me. So I will also say this is a pretty expensive pedal. The brand new price is 520 euros or 600 US dollars. So it is an expensive pedal, I will say that. But again, when you have this, I don't think you will ever need anything else. So yeah, I mean, to summarize, I highly recommend this pedal. It's absolutely insane. Like, I can't say anything bad about it, to be honest. I've tried looking for things that I don't like about this pedal, but there really just is nothing. It has everything I could ask for and more, probably. So it's pretty wild. So yeah, I'll leave links in the description if you guys want to check out the different options they have. Again, longboard, shortboard, low board, the strap drive, direct drive, and all of that. Double pedals, lefty, righty, and even where the bass drum is centered in the middle. Basically, so many variations and so many customization options for these pedals. It's pretty insane. So yeah, stay tuned for more review videos coming up on my YouTube channel this week and over the next coming days. I have some more stuff I want to review. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. Leave a little like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Have a great rest of the week, and take care. See ya.